धन्वन्तरे च स्वयं एव कीर्तिर्नाम्ना नृणां कुरु रुज आशु हन्ति यज्ञे च भागम् अमृतायु अवावरुन्ध आयुष्य वेदम् अनुशास्ति अवतीर्य लोके धन्वन्तरिश्च भगवान् स्वयमेव कीर्तिर् नाम्ना नृणां पुरुरुजां रुज आशु हन्ति यज्ञे च भागम् अमृतायुरवावरुन्ध आयुष्य वेदम् अनुशास्त्यवतीर्य लोके धन्वन्तरिश्च भगवान् स्वयमेव कीर्तिर् नाम्ना नृणां पुरुरुजां रुज आशु हन्ति यज्ञे च भागम् अमृतायुरवावरुन्ध आयुष्य वेदम् अनुशास्त्यवतीर्य लोके धन्वन्तरिश्च भगवान् स्वयमेव कीर्तिर् नाम्ना नृणां पुरुरुजां रुज आशु हन्ति यज्ञे च भागम् अमृतायुरवावरुन्ध आयुष्य वेदम् अनुशास्त्यवतीर्य लोके What are you doing?
Understand? First the man reads, and then the woman can. Not the man read, the woman read, and all these things. You follow? Huh? Okay. Too long to chat. Is it online now? I am online now? Online. Dhanvantarisya Bhagavan Swayameva Kriti.
Dhanvantarisya Bhagavan Swayameva Kriti.
Namnam Narnam Pururujam Ruja Suhanti.
Namnam Narnam Pururujam Ruja Suhanti.
Yekye Bhagam Amargayurabadunda.
Yekye Bhagam Amargayurabadunda.
Ayusya Veda Manusha Yavatirya Loke.
Ayusya Veda Manusha Yavatirya Loke.
Dhanvantarihi.
Dhanvantarihi.
Incarnation of God.
The incarnation of God.
Name Dhanvantari.
Name Dhanvantari.
Cha.
Cha.
And
Bhagavan.
Personality of Godhead.
The personality of Godhead.
Swayameva.
Swayameva.
Personally himself.
Personally himself.
Itihi.
Itihi.
Being personified.
Being personified.
Now,
Namna.
by the name.
By the name.
Narnam Pururujam.
Narnam Pururujam.
Of the diseased living entity.
Of the diseased living entities.
Rujaha. Diseases.
Diseases.
Asu.
Asu.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Anti.
Anti.
Cure.
Cures.
Yajne.
Yajne.
The sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
Cha.
Cha.
Also.
Also.
Bhagam.
Bhagam.
Share.
Share.
Amrita.
Amrita.
Nectar.
Nectar.
Ayuhu.
Ayuhu.
Duration of life.
Duration of life.
Ava.
From
Avarunde.
Avarunde.
Then.
Obtains.
Ayushya.
Ayushya.
Duration of life.
Duration of
Vedam.
life.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Antasti.
Anashasti.
Direct.
Direct.
Avitirya.
Avatirya.
Incarnating.
Incarnating.
Loke.
Loke.
In the universe.
In the universe.
Translation: the Lord in his incarnation of Dhanvantari very quickly cures the diseases of ever diseased living entities simply by his fame personified. And only because of him do the demigods achieve long lives. Thus the personality of Godhead becomes very glorified. They also extract a share from the sacrifices, and it is he only who inaugurated the medical science or the knowledge of medicine in the universe. Please repeat. The Lord in his incarnation of Dhanvantari very quickly cures the diseases of ever diseased living entities.
Very quickly cures the diseases of the ever diseased living entities.
Simply by his fame personified.
Simply by his fame personified.
And only because of him
Only because of him
do the demigods achieve.
do the demigods achieve long life.
Because the personality of Godhead
The personality of Godhead
becomes ever glorified.
becomes ever glorified.
He also extracted a share
He also extracts share
from the sacrifices,
from the sacrifices,
and it is he
and it is he
only
only
who inaugurated the medical science or the knowledge of medicine
or the knowledge of medicine
in the universe.
in the universe.
Purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. It is stated in the beginning of the Srimad Bhagavatam, everything emanates from the ultimate source of the personality of God. It is therefore understood in this verse that medical science, the knowledge of medicine, was also inaugurated by the personality of God in his incarnation of Dhanvantari. And thus the knowledge is recorded in the Vedas. The Vedas are the source of all knowledge, and thus knowledge in medical science is also there for the perfect cure of the diseases of the living entity. The embodied living entity is disease of his body. The body is a symbol of diseases. The disease may differ from one variety to another, But disease must be there just as there is birth and death for everyone. So by the grace of the personality of Godhead, not only are diseases of the body and mind cured, but also the soul is relieved of the constant repetition of birth and death. The name of the Lord is called Bhava Ausadi, or the source of curing the diseases of material existence. Omagyanatimirandasya Jananam Jana Shlakaya Tiksha Janmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Swayam Rupa Gadama Gadatu Swakarandekam Vayam Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavasya Shri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Kamsajim Sarjanam Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Lalita Shri Visagamritam Syam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Jagatpate Devi Pranamami Hare Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Vita Sindhu Vevaja Patitanam Bhavebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Vishuddhane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivastadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So thank you very much for inviting me to your wonderful association. Pondicherry.
Turn.
So, today we are hearing about Hare Krishna. So here we are hearing about the incarnation of Dhanvantari. Yes? Very famous. Huh? This Malaya what? Ayurveda. Correct? Dhanvantari. Yes? So you can see how the material body has got 4 stages. Birth, death, knowledge and disease. Where is it stated? Huh? Where is it stated? Which verse is that? Hello, everybody. Money, Any counting no? Loka where? Love. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi. What loka is that? 38. So you see here, Indriyarteshu vairagyam and nanankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha dosha anudarshanam. So you must know. Where is it? 13? Bhagavad Gita. Right? Yeah? So you see, the human body, the moment you take birth, then you are subject to death. As Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, the one who has taken birth, death is, what word is that? I don't want you to say it, please. You will never learn. The one who has taken birth, that is, and one who has died, birth is, yes? What is that? One, hello, you got no food, no nothing, no food. Come on, Jeremy.
227.
Huh?
227.
What?
2.27.
2.27.
27.
Two dot?
27.
That is 7 or 27?
27. 27.
Yatasya he durvam mrityu, durvam janma mritasya cha, tasmat pariharya rute, natam sochitamarati. For one who has taken his birth, death is sure to die. And after that, one is sure to take birth again. Understand? Huh? The one who has taken birth, here, taken birth here, hello, wake up. And he is sure to, and one who dies, he has to take, correct? This is unavoidable. And in the span of birth and death, you have got old age and disease. Inevitable, because the body is an epitome of diseases. Right? Yeah? So it is explained here how these diseases are coming. This word here, Soka Maya. Maya is translated as diseases. Food that are too bitter, too sour, salty, hot, pungent, dry, and burning are dear to those in the mode of passion. Such food causes distress, misery and what? Disease. So Rajasic food creates what? Disease. And if you eat such food, more disease? Yes? Hello? Food in the mode of passion which are bitter, too salty, too hot, or overly mixed with red pepper, cause misery by reducing the mucus in the stomach, leading to diseases. Is that? So the human body, if you try to enjoy it by taking too pungent food, hot chili, everything, then your body will get. That's why the mode of passion, eating mode of passion food, not very healthy. It makes your body what? Subject to disease. You follow? And also, and see here, you should discern the mode of passion by symptoms. The distortion of intelligence because of too much activity, the inability of the perceiving senses to disentangle themselves from mundane objects, an unhealthy condition of the working physical organ, and the unsteady perplexity of the mind. So when you go into the mode of passion, not only the food creates all these diseases, but if you become passionate, you can see here, an unhealthy condition of the working physical organ. In other words, all your system becomes very diseased inside. The system breaks down. And it's explained in the Ayurveda that they have watched pornography. If you watch pornography, then your system inside becomes completely messed up. All the while, you know that your body has got three things inside. What is that? Kapha, Pitta, if this, where it is stated, this mode of passion is very, very dangerous. Yes. What number? What? 3, 13, 7, I think. Hey, Bhagavan Vacha, Kamayesha Krodayesha, Rajaguna Samudbhavaha, Mahasana Mahapatma, Vidi Enam Eva Vairinam. Vairina means what? Enemy. So you see what Krishna is saying. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said it is lust only, Arjuna, which is born in contact with the material mode of passion and later transform into wrath, which is the all-devouring sinful enemy of this world. So you see how detrimental this mode of passion is. Huh? No? You understand? What does this mode of passion do? Now, apart from getting disease, you also get disease of the mind. What is this disease of the mind? Now we talk about disease of the body. What is the disease of the mind? Hello? No disease. The mind was not disease. Huh?
It gets attached to the material.
Disease of the mind. Huh? So now we are talking about the goodness. Huh? Mind and sense control, tolerance, discrimination, sticking to one prescribed duty, truthfulness, mercy, careful study of the past and future, satisfaction in any condition, generosity, renunciation of sense gratification, faith in the spiritual master being embarrassed of improper action, charity, simplicity, humbleness, and satisfaction within oneself are qualities in the mode of goodness. Now, the disease of the mind, material desire, great endeavor, audacity. Know what the meaning of audacity? Huh? Audacity is great. I don't know, generally look at the research and say audacity.
Taking bold risk.
Too proud, audacious, very puffed up. Yeah? And then what? Dissatisfaction even in gain. How much you get also not satisfied. Huh? False pride. For praying for material advancement. Oh, God give me this, God give me that. Never end. Considering oneself different and better than others. Another disease. Yes? Love. Sense gratification. A rest, eagerness to fight. Always want to what? Fighting. Hello. No, women no. No fighting.
They always
Huh? A fondness of hearing oneself praise. Another disease. What is that? Puja. What? Want to be praised. Prabhu, how did I play my mridanga? Well, yeah. Yes. How did I sing? Do you like my singing? How was my class? Was it all right? Huh? Yes. Advertising one's own prowess. You know who my father? My father is this DMK stallion. Correct? You understand? Huh? And justifying one action by one's strength and qualities of the other qualities in the more passion. Always trying to show his what? His what? Strength. You see, these are called diseases of the mind. Very dangerous. Disease of the body is there. I have explained. The body organs all break down. I explain how it will to come to the mode of passion, eating also crazy food. Yes? Now the disease of the mind. See how dangerous it is. So therefore we are saying that if you, and of course, if you go into the mode of ignorance, intolerant anger, stinginess. You know what is stinginess? You know what the meaning of stinginess? What is student, right? Graduate or graduate? What is stinginess? Yes. Doesn't want to give any donation but come to temple with big container, take all the prasadam. Yeah? Yes? Then put only paisa there. No, you put paisa, you know, God is very rich, you know, he can take paisa. Yes? And then, speaking without scriptural authority. No shastra, simply speculate without guru. Yes? Violent hatred. Violent? For no reason you hate, just like the snake. The snake is what? Always envious. Yes? Living as a parasite. Hypocrisy. What is hypocrisy? You know what is living as a parasite? Always trying to take things from everybody. Nothing giving, only taking, like me. Yes, you see, hypocrisy. What is hypocrisy? Saying one thing to you, and then at the back saying all the bad things. This is called putinati. This is called what? Putinati. Diplomacy. This is hypocrite. Chronic fatigue. When asked to do work, Prabhu, I am sick. Every time I have to do work, Prabhu, I am sick. When prasadam time, no sickness. Always some excuse. Yes? This is chronic fatigue, quarrel, lamentation, delusion, unhappiness, depression, sleeping too much, false expectation, fear, laziness constitute the major qualities in the mode of ignorance. This is severe. I mean, your brain is what? Very much diseased. Very much diseased. See how bad it is? Now, if you carry on like this, what will happen? When consciousness is fixed on the material body, home and other similar objects of sense gratification, one spends one life chasing after material objects with the help of the sense. Consciousness, thus powerfully affected by the mode of passion, becomes dedicated to impermanent things, and in this way irreligion, ignorance, attachment, and wretchedness arise. Do you know what the meaning of this word? Do you know what the meaning of this word? means if you keep yourself in the mode of passion, disease. Mode of passion means what? Disease. These are the bad qualities will develop in you. You become dedicated to impermanent things. What is impermanent? What material world is impermanent? And in this way, you will be attracted to irreligion. What is irreligion? You are not interested in the program. You are not interested coming for Mangalarti, chanting, or you won't be interested. Irreligion means what? Bollywood. Shahrukh Khan. What? Katrina Kaif. Correct? Yes? It's not more interesting. Hello? Yes? Irreligion and ignorance. Something is nonsense. You like that. Attachment and fracturedness. That means you become very wicked. In the heart become very what? These are diseases. And a disease doesn't mean you got high blood pressure or diabetic or heart attack. Yeah, that is disease. But this is what? Actually, it is said that when you become very wicked in the heart, you carry on all this consciousness, you will develop cancer. You want to get cancer? You know what is cancer? Your own body starts breaking down to work against you. Your cells become cancerous mean. They work against you. Cancer is not a disease from somewhere, no? It's your own body. Your cell become what? They mutate against you, performing activity detrimental. The cell will become what? Cancerous. And when cancer grows, you cannot stop. And the body does not know that there is something called cancer inside. Your body cannot fight. You understand? And how you develop this disease? How? By becoming passionate. This Rajagun. That's why Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, there's not what he says? Kamayesha Krodha is the Rajaguna Samudbhava Idiyena Vairinam. This is your real enemy. That's why we ask you to come morning Mangala Arati and chanting and all. Why? Because if you don't come to the goodness, then if you sleep, then you get disease. How many want to get disease? Put up the hand, Prabhu. I like sometimes disease, Prabhu. Because money too much, I want to give some doctor. Doctor also must live, no? Correct? Yeah? Yes? Yes? Doctor must survive, right? Tell me. Hello? Krishna is explaining. So you see how dangerous it is. This is why we are pushing. Everybody must come. Why you must come? Morning program, why? The Supreme Personality of Godhead said the three modes of material nature, namely goodness, passion and ignorance, pertain to material intelligence and not to the spirit soul. By development of material goodness, one can conquer the mode of passion and ignorance. And by cultivation of transcendental goodness, one may free oneself even from material goodness. You understand? Must come to the mode of, and from goodness you must go to What is goodness then? How to come to goodness? How? You must wake up. And you must pray. Wake up and like bus conductor, he also wake up. Your bus driver, train guy also wake up 3:30 in the morning. No? Any use, he wake up 3:30 in the morning. Useless. But you must wake up. And what? Pray. Understand? That's why the Brahma Muhurtam time is for chanting, prayer, so many things. God consciousness. Then what happens? You see, when you come to the mode of pure goodness, and the living entity becomes strongly situated in the mode of goodness, then religious principles characterized by devotional service to me become prominent. Once you wake up and you start, then yes, Krishna also becomes very happy. Understand? He gives you devotional service. Right? On one can strengthen the mode of goodness by cultivating those things that are already situated in goodness, and thus religious principles arise. I've already explained, if you go and sleep and do all crazy things, then you become what? Irreligious. And your heart will become very wicked. Yeah, always thinking back, only can think back. But if you come to the mode of goodness and you practice devotional service, you transcend, then in your heart you only have what? Pure good things. Just now we read all the good qualities, right? Yeah? Yes? Sama, Dhamma, control the mind, control the senses, all the good qualities, thinking of how to help others, so many things, yes? Right? See? All this thing is according to how you act. You understand? And if you want to act passionately, then the subsequent result is bad. If you act in the mode of goodness, then you become saintly. You develop all the good qualities of the demigod. Yes, says the Bhakti Bhagavati Akinchana. Sarvasta guna, samasta guna, sarvasta suraha. You develop all the good qualities. So you can develop good qualities and you can develop the disease quality. Even Dhanvantari medicine also cannot help. Huh? You understand? Huh? Because you're conditioned by your behavior. Hey, is it explained here? Religious principles strengthened by the mode of goodness destroy the influence of passion and ignorance. When passion and ignorance are overcome, their original cause, irreligion, is quickly evacuated. How important that we are waking you up in the morning. Hello, Jeev Jago. Why? Because if you don't, if you go into the mode of passion, then fighting will start. Quarreling will start. So many headaches. Hello? Yes or no? You know why? That's why our program, Mangala Arati, you cannot sleep. If you sleep, that means you're going to create problem. Yes? Fighting, quarreling, victory, all kind of nonsense will start. You want that? Prabhu, this temple, no fighting. I think I want to fast from that. Some quarreling. Is it? You tell me. Yes? Dangerous. Understand? Why we have to wake up? Why we are waking up? Stupid. Foolish. Like me, I am the leader, I can sleepwalk. Correct? Yes? But why we don't do that? Because we want to develop what? Good qualities. We want to develop what? Good qualities. And you cannot develop good qualities by missing Mangalarti. Forget it. It's not possible. Not? Understand? Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Understand? Even if you are sick also, they ask you, wake you up and ask you to sit up. Even you are sick. You know that? Huh? Because that mood is very bad. Very, very bad. You see here, Krishna, who is speaking here? Who is saying all this thing? Who is saying? Bhagavan what? Who is that Bhagavan speaking? Who? Huh? According to the quality of religious scriptures, water, one's association, one's children, or the people in general, the particular place, time, activity, birth, meditation, chanting of mantras, and ritual, purificatory rituals, the mode of nature become differently prominent. So accordingly, water being the mode of passion, or water in the mode of ignorance, or water in the mode of goodness, different water, water also you take also like that. So like that, there are 10 things here, as mentioned here. Water, one's religious scripture also, some in the mode of goodness, some in the mode of passion, some in the mode of ignorance. One's association, one's children, if the children all are godly, then your children will also get what? Good association. If your children all are rascals, then what? Yes? See? Accordingly, all this. Right. Among the 10 items I have just mentioned, the great sages who understand Vedic knowledge have praised and recommended those that are in the mode of goodness, criticized and rejected those in the mode of ignorance, and shown indifferent to those in the mode of so, those in the mode of passion is very much rejected. Understand? They don't want this Rajagun at all. Because it's going to create so many problems. That's why the sadhus, they don't want. Of course, they criticize those who are in the mode of ignorance, but they reject those people in the mode of passion. Huh? And here you can see, very important. Until one revives one direct knowledge of the spirit soul and drives away the illusory identification with the material body and mind caused by the three modes of material nature, one must cultivate those things in the mode of goodness. By increasing the mode of goodness, one automatically can understand and practice religious principles. By such practice, transcendental knowledge is awakened. That's why they are asking, Prabhu, how you can remember so many things? How? Because you practice the mode of transcendental goodness. Otherwise, how you can get all this memory? Yes? Possible. Simply buy the book and read it. And then watch Bollywood and play games. Hello? Prabhu, I finished all my work. I chanted 16 rounds. Now I am playing games. Time for games, Prabhu. Yes? Think. Understand? If you don't practice this mode of pure goodness, how are you going to get transcendental knowledge? Your mind will become diseased. Yes? Huh? And when you're diseased, you develop all the bad qualities. One after the other, one after the other. Huh? Understand? No. And transcendental knowledge awakens. When transcendental knowledge awakens, then what you get? Huh? What you get? Then you get realization. Then you can communicate with Krishna. You can see Him. Premanjana surita bhakti vilochanena Bhanta sateva hadayeshu vilokayanti Yam sam sundaram achintya gvanasvarupam Govindamadi purusham aham bhajami. This one for chanting only. The children class, they learn how to chant. What's the meaning of this word? What is the meaning of this word? Hello? You see, they see who? Yam Shama Sundar Achintya Guna. They're seeing God in the heart. How are they going to see? Simply become in the mode of passion and ignorance? Possible? No. You must come to the mode of what? Transcendental goodness. Then yes, the Lord will reveal Himself to you. If you are diseased, you cannot see nothing. But if you are transcendental and you become purified, then you can see, you can talk to God. Watch a scene. Hello? So many sons, these two Brahmins, they went to Vrindavan, correct? And then this arrangement, what arrangement? I give your daughter to you. Correct? And then when he came back, the man, some other changed his mind. So the younger man, Brahmin, he went, Gopal, you see, this man says, now you must come and witness. So how he can speak to the deity? So how can deity walk? But if you can talk, you can walk, no? The Lord got stuck. The Lord had to walk. Saksi Gopal, Tata. You can go and see. Huh? Understand? And then the queen, she wanted to give the pearl to him. He said, if there's a hole in his nose, I will give my pearl to him. And then the Lord came in the dream and told her, when I was a little boy, my mother made a hole in my nose. So how is he talking? How? Unless you come to the transcendental goodness, pure goodness, yes. Hello? Huh? By sleeping. Sleeping. Prabhu, my sleep, I must sleep, no? Huh? You know how dangerous this is? You cannot get Krishna. Then what is the use of you chanting and doing everything? Why? Is it not wasting time? No. Huh? Tell me. No, Prabhu, I only like prasadam. Transcendental goodness. Yes? So you must know knowledge, you must understand why. If I do this, what happened? If I do that, what happened? This is called education. Why is the class for what? Simply wasting time. Before prasadam, we sit down here, chit-chatting. Is it? You understand how important what you are doing? Correct? Why you shave hair? Why? Prabhu, take money, Prabhu. Why? Goodness, clean. Yes? Understand? You become like a rock star. Hello? Kali Yuga are worshipping the hair. Worshipping the what? Mode of passion. Understand? Everything is covered. Understand? So if you want to become diseased or you want to become saintly, it's a choice. And this is by the modes of material nature. Understand here? Are you following? Huh? This is a famous verse spoken by Uddhava. My dear Krishna, generally human beings know that material life brings great future unhappiness and still they try to enjoy material life. My dear Lord, how can one in knowledge act just like a dog, an ass or a goat? So if you know and you do, it means you know better than a dog and an ass and a goat. You understand? In fact, the most important is the next verse. This whole chapter is very important, so I recommend you to read this chapter. I hope you will understand what you're reading also. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Uddhava, a person bereft of intelligence first falsely identify himself with the material body and mind. And when such false knowledge arises within one consciousness, material passion, the cause of great suffering, pervades the mind, which by nature is situated in goodness. Then the mind, contaminated by passion, becomes absorbed in making and changing many plans for material advancement. Thus, by constantly thinking of the modes of material nature, a foolish person is inflicted with unbearable material desire. This is what happens. See, passion. Understand? So you see, you have to know why you want to do all this. But if you want to live in problems, then you can go ahead. You know? One who does not control the material senses comes under the control of material desires and is thus bewildered by the strong waves of the mode of action. Such a person executes material activities, although clearly seeing that the result will be future unhappiness. Mode of passion means miseries, diseases, so many headaches. Although the intelligence of learned person may be bewildered by the modes of passion and ignorance, he should again carefully bring the mind under control by cleansing the contamination of the modes of nature. He does not become a. So he should see, what's happening. I better change. I better don't go this way. Yes? Anyway, there's many verses. Now I'm just going to show you another one. It's also a very important verse. One must conquer the mode of passion and ignorance by developing the mode of goodness. And then one must become detached from the mode of goodness by promoting oneself to the platform of Suddha Sattva. All this can be automatically done if one engages in the service of the spiritual master with faith and devotion. And this way one can conquer the influence of the mode of nature. See that? Yes. If you don't have a guru, then it's also very difficult. You understand? So our strength here, it is not that we are very expert, we are waking morning, this, that. Our strength is only because we are following the order of the spiritual master. Because of the mercy of the spiritual master, we are getting the strength to overcome this Maya. You understand? If you have no guru, then how you will also cross over this Maya? Impossible. That's why initiation is very important. You understand? If you are not connected, how you become purified? This is the word here. Automatically you come to the mode of pure goodness. By the mercy of the... Understand? This is the mercy of the spiritual master. Then you become purified. You develop all the good qualities. Understand? Huh? It is a sign. Famous verse, huh? Just now we quoted this verse. Yashyati bhakti bhagavadya kinchana sarvesta guna tatra samadhi suraha rama bhakta shikta mahatuna anuradhinasti abhoma. All the demigods and their exalted qualities such as religion, knowledge and renunciation become manifest in the body of one who has developed unalloyed devotion for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. On the other hand, a person devoid of devotional service and engaged in material activity has no good quality. Even if he is adept at the practice of mystic yoga, the honest endeavor, maintaining his family and relatives, he must be driven by his own mental speculation and must engage in the service of the Lord, external energy. How can there be any good qualities in such a man? That? And here, you can see the 26 qualities, good qualities mentioned here. These are the good qualities, 26. Huh? He is very kind to everyone. He does not make anyone his enemy. He is truthful. He is equal to everyone. No one can find any fault in him. He is magnanimous, he is mild, he is always clean, he is without possession. He works for everyone's benefit. He is very peaceful, he is always surrendered to Krishna. He has no material desire. He is very meek, he is steady, he controls his senses. He does not eat more than required. He is not influenced by the Lord's illusory energy. He offers respect to everyone. He does not desire any respect for himself. He is very grave. He is merciful. He is friendly. He is poetic. He is expert. He is silent. These are 26 qualities. But Krishna explained that there are more than 26, 28 qualities. Huh? Yeah, Krishna is giving 28 qualities. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Kripalu, Akrita Droha, Titikshva, Sarvadehinam, Satya Sarva. There are 28. So you write down this verse, you go back as homework, you read them. Huh? Hello? Oh, Uddhava, a saintly person is merciful, never injures others, even others are aggressive, is tolerant and forgiving towards all living entity. His strength and meaning in life comes from truth itself. He is free from all envy and jealousy, and his mind is equal in material happiness and distress. Thus he dedicates his time to working for the welfare of all others. So, like this, there are 28 qualities. So you go, you read, huh? I don't have time for this. Kripalu. A devotee cannot tolerate the world merged in ignorance. Like that, huh? All the 28 qualities are explained here. Eh? So the Brahmin, I have a class, right? The Brahmin can how many qualities? Brahmana, Ayur. How many qualities? Huh? Only 10. Sorry, 12. Huh? Right, I take out the verse for you. Everybody looks very stunned here. No? I told you. I've never seen. Yes? Hello? 12 qualities of the Brahmin. If a Brahmana has, the Brahmin, he has only about 12 qualities. Can see here. If a Brahmana has all the 12 of the Brahminical qualification as they are stated in the book called Sanat Sujata, but is not a devotee and is averse to the lotus feet of the Lord, is certainly lower than the devotee who is a dark eater but who has dedicated everything, mind, words and activity, wealth and life to the Supreme Lord. Such a devotee is better than such a Brahmana because the devotee can purify his whole family, whereas the so-called Brahmana in a position of false prestige cannot purify even himself. So we have explained that the devotee has got 28, Vaishnava has got 28, but the Brahmin can have the maximum how many?
12.
So you see how much the devotee comes becoming very purified. Yes? Understand? Just by becoming a devotee of Krishna. Or becoming a servant of a pure devotee of Krishna. Alright? I think just before I close my class, there's one more point I want to speak. When Govinda came to Haridas, he saw that Haridas Thakur was lying on his back and chanting his round very slowly. Please rise and take your Mahaprasadam, Govinda said. Haridas Thakur replied, today I shall observe fasting. I have not finished chanting my regular number of rounds. How then can I eat? But you have brought Mahaprasad. How can I neglect it? Saying this, he offered prayer to the Mahaprasadam, took a little portion and added. The next day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Haridas' place and inquired from him, Haridas, are you well? Haridas offered his obeisance to the Lord and replied, my body is all right, but my mind and intelligence are not well. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu further inquired from Haridas, can you ascertain what is your disease? Haridas Thakur replied, my disease is that I cannot complete my round. That means if you cannot chant your round, you are considered as what? Disease. Hello? Yes? Understand? So I have explained disease of the body, disease of the, and now disease of spiritual life. Disease of what? What is that? When you cannot finish your... Hello? If one cannot complete the fixed number of rounds, is a sign he should be considered to be in a diseased condition of spiritual life. Hello? Srila Haridas Thakur is called Namacharya. We cannot imitate Haridas Thakur, but everyone must chant a prescribed number of rounds. In our Krishna conscious movement, we have fixed 16 rounds as the minimum so that the Westerners will not feel burdened. This 16 rounds must be chanted and chanted loudly so that one can hear himself and others. Now that you have become old, Lord said, you may reduce the number of your rounds you chant daily. You are already liberated and therefore you did not follow the regulated principle very strictly. The Lord concluded, so of course Haridas says, my real disease is that I don't want to, I know you're going to close your pastime. I don't want to see that. I want to go before you end your pastime. When this is the chapter, you can go and read. So, okay, I think I've spent a lot of time explaining many things. Of course, it's a little very strongly. I hope you will forgive me of my strong words. But the point is very important. Because if we don't follow, then it's going to become very bad. Yes? Any question on this subject?
As you explained about the disease of the mind and different quality, different symptoms of the mood of passion. So, even while performing devotional service, when we see those symptoms are there in us, so what we can do at that time?
So this is devotional service in the mode of passion. Devotional service executed to a person who is envious, proud, violent and angry, who is a separatist, is considered to be in the mode of darkness. So we have to be careful when we do devotional service. We have to be, not be envious, not be proud, not violent, not angry, not always want to become separatist. What is separatist? Not own camp. Start own temple. Understand? Worship of the deities in the temple by a separatist with a motive of material enjoyment, fame and opulence is devotion in the mode of passion. Open temples, so what? They make money, become famous. All these are disease. Understand? Devotional service in the mode of goodness, passion, ignorance is also destroyed. You can take it down, you can write down. When a devotee worships the Supreme Personality of Godhead and offers the result of activities in order to free himself from the inabilities of fruitive activity, his devotion is in the mode of goodness. When he does it purely, without any return. So these three things are there. Is it clear? Any other question? You have to speak a little loudly because I can't hear.
When we feel the Maya is powerful, then that means we are not following the instructions properly.
Can you repeat?
If we feel that Maya is very powerful to us, it means that I am not following the instructions properly. Because during the lesson,
When Maya is very powerful,
Does it mean that I'm not following properly? Does it
you're
mean
not
that-
following properly?
Maharaj is asking, if I feel that Maya is very strong, if I'm being subdued by Maya, does it mean that I'm not following the orders of the spiritual master properly?
Definitely. If you are with Krishna, there is no question of mind. Yes? Krishna is like the sun. When you are with the sun, then how can Maya, which is darkness, be there? So, what to do? Devotee, in that situation, what to do? And you should be crying, Krishna, please help me. Go to the spiritual master, go to the God brother, please help me, save me, give me. You have to reveal your mind. You have to reveal your ask for help. Yes? Understand? You cannot just simply keep quiet and go on, and then the mind will what? The mind will finish you. Mind can be the best friend and your worst. How to control the mind? You must do service to spiritual master and Krishna. And you must reveal your. You must speak. You quiet, in the mind, you always talking to the mind. Then one day you become finished. You got? Understand? One of the conditions of spiritual life is what? Offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence. Hello? Inquiring confidentially. Accepting prasad, offering prasad are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another. Hello? Understand? Correct? Even though say you cannot give up, some problem, some headache, and the devotee should be like this. Having awakened faith in the narration of my God has been disgusted with all material activities, knowing that all sense gratification lead to misery, but still being unable to renounce all sense enjoyment, my devotee should remain happy and worship me with great faith and conviction. Even though he is sometimes engaged in sense enjoyment, my devotee knows that all sense gratification leads to a miserable result. He sincerely repents such activity. You understand? Although he cannot, helpless, but still he should be always be what? Crying. Always what? Crying, repenting. I am so fallen, I am such a rascal. Understand? Repenting. Then Krishna will help. Krishna is available for the repenting soul. For those who are crying, help. Krishna will come. What is that verse? 3:31. 12. What? I, the pure soul, appearing now bound by my activities and lying in the womb of my mother by the arrangement Maya, I offer my respectful obeisance unto him who is also here with me, but who is unaffected and gentle. He is unlimited, but is perceived in the repentant heart. To him I offer my respectful obeisance. He is unlimited, but he is perceived in the repentant. Somebody who is crying, my dear Lord, you plead, Understand? Are you following? So, okay, too long, we're going to take the psalm. I'm sorry, what to do. Hello? Any more comment? Anything? Alright? Srimad Bhagavatam